The last episode of Sarah Jane was, it was a bit of a tragedy. So I'm sure everything this week is going to be happy. Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. I'm Chris, and today we're continuing our journey through the Sarah Jane adventures. And a lot of times on shows, when you have an intense and heavy episode, like last week, it was not even that it was an intense and heavy episode, it was actually a lot of fun. But it ended with a hint of tragedy. So maybe this week will be a lighthearted, fun episode. They could also go the other route. They could just bring some heaviness and some serious and intensity. I don't know. It's the Sarah Jane adventures. So I'm sure whatever we do, we will have fun. I'm wondering if it'll be higher stakes for any single character or not. Honestly, I don't know what we're walking into today, but we're going to go. We're going to walk into it and experience this episode. Well, these two episodes, I suppose, for the very first time.
There has always been a house here. And so they say, just as long as there's been stone and oak, there has always been evil.
Is this a haunted house story? I just finished The Haunting of Hill House, and now we have a haunted house story?
They say it was the reputation of the house that attracted the magician Erasmus Darkning.
And I'm starting The Haunting of Bly Manor ASAP.
He entered the service of the young lord of the manor. Darkning promised that in return for his protection, he would replenish the family's fortunes with the secret of making gold from base metal. But after 2 years working in a secret chamber far beneath the house, Darkning's alchemy had failed to bear 1 ounce of gold.
Well, he's not even trying.
There were stories of how Darkning came among them at night, that he was not human.
What? What was that noise? I thought maybe he was shooting lightning from his hand, but I didn't see any. Just heard a crackle. Did he harm the children? I would say this is a job for Sarah Jane, but this feels like it predates her whole existence.
They were never, ever seen again.
Dang.
My children! And they say he searches still.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Of course you don't, and neither do I. Ashen Hill Manor is reputedly one of the most haunted locations in the UK.
Fun. Where's Luke? How come he didn't come to the haunted house?
You don't believe in ghosts, Professor, then what are we doing here?
Yeah.
To see if we're right.
In that case, I'm delighted you invited me along to cover the story.
I hope we debunk some ghosts today.
You sure about this? I mean,
Clyde
there's
believes.
no such thing as ghosts, is there?
Clyde, I don't believe you. After all the things we've seen, you're scared of ghosts.
Who said anything about scared?
Your tone, buddy. Let's find out. The laugh as the doors close on their own accord. Oh, frick. Okay. Who laughed and shut the door? Who did that?
My assistant from the Pharos Institute, Toby Silverman.
Are you the technical genius?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm
Don't
just
touch.
interested in the quantifiable effects of metanormal energies on the established phenomena.
Okay.
Toby is the son of Professor Sir Rupert Silverman.
The physicist. Oh, what does your father think of his son dabbling in the paranormal?
I ought to get on with putting my monitoring equipment together.
There are the disappearances.
Disappearances?
He's scared. He'll never let you know it, though, probably.
Mother, a father, and 2 children vanished one night 20 years ago.
What's that?
EMF meter. Paranormal activity causes a fluctuation in the electromagnetic fields.
Let's have a look around.
I'm not scared.
At least we know Lord Marchwood was real.
Don't know why I felt the need to say that unprompted.
Perhaps Lord Marchwood did spend the rest of his life looking for his children. But the afterlife, I doubt it.
Professor Rivers couldn't have picked a creepier place for a ghost hunt.
That's the point.
No wonder Luke wanted to stay at home. I could get bored of jumping at my own shadow pretty
Hey,
fast.
what was that?
I've seen so many strange things in my life, yet all of it had a scientific explanation of some kind.
So
The trouble
far.
with ghosts is there simply isn't any scientific basis for them to exist.
Yet. If they exist, though, then we'll find the science.
What's that?
I didn't see any bell tower.
There isn't one.
Oh, so we're hearing something that's not there. Not a ghost, though, because it's not real. Maybe we're disregarding science.
Miss Smith?
Well, didn't you hear it? The bell.
That doesn't support our beliefs.
What bell?
Why did we hear something like Quasimodo on a joyride and Professor Rivers and Toby heard nothing?
I don't care whether Sarah Jane believes in ghosts or not. There's something seriously freaky about that place.
Maybe don't go in that one.
Doesn't look like it's been used in years.
That would be because everyone just disappears.
Right, who do you think's using it, Ronnie?
I ain't afraid of a ghost.
Good. Come on then.
Down.
You turn that on. Is there someone out here messing with us? Because we're not falling for it, okay?
I'm not hearing this.
Is that some kind of temporal rift that's connecting one time to another?
Hello?
Why are you crying?
What are you doing?
It's a ghost, it can't hurt us. It's already dead.
Okay.
Hello?
Nothing there.
Are we feeling freaked yet?
Partially. Whoa. Hey, it was the guy, right?
What's wrong?
The alchemist.
If it was a disembodied spirit, let's hope he shows up again tonight.
She's different than I am. Like, she's built different.
Thermostats,
Operating online.
video cameras.
Oh!
I thought I saw...
You saw what?
Ghost.
Oh, nothing. All cams are fine.
Why would he just dismiss it as nothing? We're here.
Nursery cams on the blink.
I'll go and check it.
Someone tell me the window's open.
Read this.
That's him.
It's the
That's the man from the
guy.
pavilion.
That's Erasmus Darkling.
The magician.
Why is the nursery so creepy? I mean, it's the camera angles and the color grading here. Like, that's the main reason. Also, you know, the dolls.
That's better, Professor.
Wasn't expecting the mobile to start turning.
Oh, wow, look at that.
What is that?
EMF readings throughout the house are spiking.
Grrr. Nice.
Where did
She
she go?
disappeared. This is what happens.
Better check the landing.
Who are they? I mean, she couldn't just vanish for real, you know, but apparently she did.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Where are you?
Professor.
Where am I?
Oh, okay.
Is anybody there?
Wherever Professor Rivers has gone, she can't hear you.
Yeah, but where is she?
What is that?
It's like your EMF meter, only more useful.
Poltergeist activity. The electromagnetic signature is increasing by 5 milligal. This is astonishing.
How come every toy in this room is creepy?
Come on, now!
It's locked. It can't be.
Here is building. I don't want to be in here when it peaks.
Yeah! Run.
Did it pick up something alien?
The readings were confused.
Alien?
We have to track down the source of whatever is happening here.
Why were the readings confused?
Still energy signatures that I don't recognize, either human or alien. There's an energy source somewhere in this house. If we can locate that, we'll be on our way to finding the professor.
So we split up, yeah?
All right. But don't take any unnecessary risks.
Splitting up is the unnecessary risk.
Around here, I wouldn't be surprised if there really was a skeleton in the cupboard.
All right, Sherlock. Yes, they are. The
Lord
kids.
Marchwood's children.
Want our father.
Your father?
He keeps us from him.
Was it you that opened the book? Were you trying to warn us about Erasmus Darkling?
He will take you all.
They're gonna be gone. Oh, they're just fading.
I want to help you.
Ooh. Is there a demon dog?
This goes all the way back to 1665. Lord Marchwood and his children. Stories that Darkling was responsible for disappearances from local villages are impossible to substantiate. Perhaps the answer lies in the secret passage.
Oh.
It's a list of the secret passages. There's one in Toby's control hub.
Let's go there before Sarah Jane disappears.
Whoever you are, I'm not here to hurt you. I promise.
red eyes glowing in the dark. Oh! Is that Lord Marchwood? What?
Hello?
Okay.
Hey,
He found it.
presto.
He
think we've
did
hit
not find it. Oh. Ronnie nailed it. Sometimes the best discoveries are unintentional.
You coming?
Well, someone's got to hold your hand, haven't they? Go on.
This could be the scientific discovery of all time. The ultimate question answered. Is there life after death?
And that would mean you could prove yourself to your father.
Science has a very short-sighted view of the paranormal.
For a good reason. Ghosts do not exist.
Lots of people say the same thing about aliens. Oh! Okay. Ghosts may not exist. That guy does.
Are you sure you don't believe in ghosts?
This is creepy. This is Creepsville, Transylvania.
Man, I can
This
like
is Hogwarts, Tim
feel the
Burton's.
dust filling.
It's Harry Potter. Has a close shave off Sweeney Todd.
Hogwarts Tim Burton style. That's a funny joke. I can feel the dust in my nose. Ugh. What's that? Certainly seems alien to me. I mean, this is, after all, in the Whoniverse. It's gonna be aliens.
Welcome to my dominion. Cross my threshold of your own free will. And now, by my will, you shall stay for eternity.
Oh, so creepy. Yeah, that's a good place to end it. Cause what? Okay, so I mean, certainly the feeling I have is that Clyde and Ronnie, from Sarah Jane's point of view, will have disappeared. Shoot. Hopefully that's not what happens. I don't know. Is something gonna save them? We'll find out by continuing the show. Even if they do disappear from Sarah Jane's point of view, I bet we still follow their perspective. I don't know. Let's watch the next one.
Darkling, good to meet you. You're a legend, really.
Flattery, yeah.
It's not like we're not tempted, but we've got school on Mondays.
He wasn't asking your permission.
You crossed my threshold. In a single step, you left choice behind. Now you are in my world. Ghost. Is that what you think I am?
We're not totally sure.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Okay. Even the ghost is saying there's no such thing as ghost.
You will not have them.
That's...
He's fighting! Marchwood's fighting for him! That's the second time he's come up to save some lives.
We exist at different frequencies.
Oh.
Your steel cannot harm me.
And your magic cannot hurt me again.
Run! You shall not escape me.
How do we get out of here?
Just keep running.
I'm sure you'll find a way out eventually. These tunnels go somewhere. Plus, you have child helpers, little Marchwoods. Sarah Jane has her child helpers, and they have theirs.
Sarah Jane, help me.
Who are you? What? Oh, Professor Rivers, that's right.
I will help you, I promise.
It's coming for you.
Okay, great.
Professor Rivers.
But how do we come for her? Like, let's get her out of there.
Sarah Jane! There's this technology down there, it's ancient. And it didn't look like it had any business being here 340 years ago.
Or now.
Whatever you do, don't go into the grounds. There's something out there.
Your friend is lost to darkening, as is everyone who comes here, as am I, as are my children.
Your children helped us escape out of the tunnel.
Right.
You've seen Elizabeth and Joseph.
Everyone's on different frequencies, I guess.
Searched for over 300 years.
Darkling says you exist at different frequencies.
So that's how he separated you from your children.
He has taken the very land of my ancestors and turned it against us.
Yeah.
And I am responsible.
Great performance.
You didn't die here, did you? And neither did your children.
His curse is more than death itself.
I don't know what it is or how to explain it.
You should see this.
Whoa. They all got together for a show and tell. It's like that show Ghosts. Love the different time periods represented. Anyone have something to say?
Still say there's no such thing as ghosts, Miss Smith.
You said you wanted to help us.
I do.
He trapped us.
Erasmus Darkling.
Can anybody help me?
What about Professor Rivers?
She hasn't been fully absorbed yet.
That means there's still time to get her back.
What treachery is this? I grant you all life eternal. And this is how you honor
It's not how I would want to spend my life eternal.
What are you, Erasmus Darkling?
You're an alien.
Alien? What are you talking about? These are ghosts, not aliens.
Sir.
This is an emissary of the afterlife.
Call me what you will. Know only that this is my world, that I rule all who cross its threshold.
I will come for you all.
No?
Why didn't he take us when he had the chance?
Because he's playing with us.
Probably the most fun he's had in years.
If Darkling catches us all in his lab, we're gonna be in real trouble.
She's got a point.
He needs someone to keep him busy.
Far too dangerous.
And all of us piling into Darkling's lab isn't.
Just being here is dangerous.
All right, but stay together, and whatever you do, don't go outside.
When I was 6 years old, something used to come into my room. And don't try to tell me it was a dream, like my father did. I'd never forgive me for that.
We've come to bust you.
Yeah, well, I'd feel a whole lot better if I was wearing a Ghostbusters proton pack right now.
Is it getting cold in here?
I thought that was just me. Darkling's an alien. He looks just like us.
Some aliens are like us. The doctor looked human.
Yeah. He's very much not. Who's here?
We're snookered, all right?
Okay. Okay. So that was just playing cards. You're okay. It's just chaos. Oh. Oh no. What's out here?
What was it Sarah Jane said we shouldn't do? Whatever happened?
Maybe it's just a ghost puppy. A little puppy with a loud growl. Barks worse than its bite.
Sarah Jane's in the tunnels. She can't hear you.
What was that?
Could just be a fox.
Or whatever Sarah Jane said was out here.
You wanted the fox, but you got the hound.
I've seen something like it before. I think it's some sort of trans-dimensional accelerator.
I don't understand.
This entire house has been turned into a portal to another galaxy.
And maybe time works differently in that galaxy. And all the people can be saved, or at least Professor Rivers.
Erasmus Darkling is an alien, and over 300 years ago he was trapped here on Earth.
So he pretended to be an alchemist, finding the secret of turning the lead into gold.
But all the time he was really building this, a way to get home, a portal.
And Professor Rivers has, gone through it?
I think something went wrong 300 years ago.
Yeah, clearly.
It's been malfunctioning ever since. And Darkling is somehow manipulating the accelerator's power. He's channeling it.
You're saying all these ghosts are living people?
Yes. I think that's scarier to him than anything else.
What happens if we turn it off?
The disappearances will stop, but those people, they'll be lost forever.
Oh.
It's not exactly the Alamo.
I hope not. They got into the Alamo.
Yeah, well, it'll have to do. The trouble with tonight is, it doesn't matter what you shut out. You never know what you're locking yourself in with.
Oh, that's a great point. Cheery.
Oh, there are so many things out there more exciting than ghost hunting, Toby.
Who exactly are you?
Nobody special.
False.
I have contemplated the mysteries, the physics of life itself. Every being that has become part of my dominion feeds my existence. The accelerator's malfunction transformed this house into a gateway to eternity.
It's not a gateway, it's a trap.
The Eternity Trap. There it is.
No one can escape the house. And it is a better fate than that faced by your young friends.
Where are they?
The accelerator was not entirely successful.
Yeah, something real is out there.
But it did open a gateway.
Something came through.
I reckon that's what Sarah Jane was talking about.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's polite.
It is knocking. Polite alien dog.
We need a plan.
No, not a plan. What we need, a couple of oars.
Okay.
It's him or us.
Okay. That was good. Oh, whoa, what?
What's going on?
Did it blind them? Did Sarah Jane do something? Oh, Lord Marchwood.
Time runs short.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Sarah Jane!
Okay.
Thank heavens you're all right.
I have done what I could to save people from this cursed house and from Darkening's power.
You tried to save us by scaring us away.
It was you. And look at these EMF readings.
It's given me an idea how we can defeat Darkling. But Lord Marchwood, we're going to need your help.
The curse you have cast upon this house ends tonight.
Was it not you, Marchwood, that brought all this upon your house?
Your hand that took Elizabeth and Joseph.
Huh.
You attacked me. You damaged my device. You caused all that has happened here.
Lord Marchwood has to get Darkling to step into the electromagnetic field.
What about Marchwood?
If he's in it, he'll be destroyed.
Oh.
Then meet me. I know that you are not a man.
Don't stop short. He knows it's a trap.
Did you think I would be so easily vanquished?
Marchwood's gonna have to sacrifice himself. He's gonna pull him into the trap.
How could you think I would not see through so transparent a stratagem?
You disappoint me, Sarah Jane Sneed.
I never like to disappoint.
Oh! Yes! Good, you deserve to lose eternity. Marchwood's fine. He can see his children somehow, maybe before they're lost. Or can we reverse the machine?
The trouble with having a colossal intellect, you think you're so much cleverer than everyone else. Never consider what other people might be hiding up their sleeves.
What have you done with my equipment? Do you have any idea
Yes,
how much
she's
this
back.
equipment is worth? We have just witnessed the most amazing phenomena in this house.
No evidence,
Do we
huh?
have any record of it?
No, but on the other hand, Professor, it wasn't paranormal. It was alien.
I give up. I give up.
So good.
Magnetic field destroyed him. It must have overloaded. Sending Professor Rivers back.
But what about all the others?
What about them? Yeah.
They wanted to be released. At least their nightmare is over.
What about Lord Marchwood and his children? Do you think they found each other?
I was gonna say,
Don't know.
they must have been reunited in another life, perhaps. Let your imagination take that away.
You broaden my horizons.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't be looking for ghosts. I should be looking to the stars instead.
It's a wonderful universe, Toby. And no matter how much you think you know, it will always have one more surprise for us.
Probably endless surprises, really. But I can only handle one at a time, so one more is great.
No such thing as ghosts, then, Sarah Jane.
Oh, hold on. One final little twisty at the end here. What'd she see? There they are. They might be here for real now. You could still argue maybe they're not ghosts. Maybe they're still in the in-between, not really dead, not really alive, but they're reunited, and maybe they can live happily ever after at this house forever. Well, this was quite the tale. Not exactly the ghost story that I expected, although, let's be real, we knew the moment we were launching into a ghost story in the Whoniverse, it wasn't going to be a ghost story, but this was really well done. It kind of was a classic haunted house story. Got all the elements you would want from that story, but with the Whovian alien science-y twist kind of thrown in there. We had to be cleverer than a man who thought he was the most clever in the room, and that is always a fun dynamic, right? To outsmart the one who's cocky and confident he'll win in a battle of wits. I won't pretend like I fully understood all of the alien tech and everything that they were talking about throughout this episode, but I enjoyed it. And that is what we're here for. To have an enjoyable experience and enjoy the story. And I'm so glad that the story of Marchwood and his children wasn't just left completely to the imagination. Now, you still got to use a little imagination to kind of, wow, what are they doing in that window? What exactly is going on? It's not really explained, but it's there. Just a little tease, a little taste. I like that because they were kind of our starting point for this story. And so I'm glad that it came full circle. And when they beat the bad guy, that their story wasn't just completely ignored or abandoned. And it was kind of our end point as well, even if it's a big old question mark. But what is the Whoniverse for if not to spark our imaginations? And that is the one thing I love about all of these shows is the pure imagination they bring into our lives. And I don't know about you, but speaking for myself, as an adult, I can use a little more childlike imagination, and I'm so grateful for the show, and I'm glad to be able to watch and experience it with you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.